Hello everyone, it is Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for this upcoming week, this last final week of September. Today's the 23rd, and this is going to go right through till the end of the week. But we're starting off this week also with a full moon. So full moons can bring around some heavy energies in the sense that they bring up stuff that needs to be let go of, maybe stuff that's coming to an end, and we might be like in between, endings and beginnings. It's not uncommon at this time to have those cards pop up from the fairies and stuff that are, endings, beginnings, or out with the old, in with the new, that kind of thing at this time. Although for today's reading, I felt guided to use the mermaids and dolphins. Probably because we've had so many issues in and around water in this past week. So anyways, let's start by calling on our archangel. What archangels are working with us this week? What their messages for us, what they'd like us to know, so that we have one to call upon for whatever we're dealing with in this upcoming week. So let's see what's going on. We call upon the archangels for whatever messages they have for us. Who's overseeing it? Ooh, okay. One comes flying out. So, and this is Raphael with this message of angel therapy. And it says, give your cares and your worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So, there's a lot of people in the country, in various areas of the world right now, who are recovering from very harsh, earth-related changes. So, and there's a lot of burden and stress and fear and vulnerability that come along with that. So the angels are reminding us this week to reach out to them with this card, because he says it specifically, give your cares and worries to us. Let us help you. Let us take care of you. So, and for those of us who are just going through anything in our personal life, I know for myself, these past few days, there's been a lot of being an empathic person. When there's energy shifts like full moons and stuff like that, I feel it physically, and my energy's been a little wiped out, so it's just now kind of starting to come back. But I called on my angels. I've been doing this work for years. I call on them every day, but I called on them pretty specifically for what I was feeling and asked for their help, and they are helping me along. So it's a reminder to all of us. Call on them, ask them to intervene, and whatever you're worried about, as much as you can, give it over to them. All right, ask them to help. Ask them for relief. Ask them, be straightforward about asking them for what you need. Okay, so and Raphael's a healing angel, so this very much has to do with personal healing. Healing from whatever you've been through. And it's, healing at a global level too that's going on. So anyways, let's get to the mermaids and see what's come out for this coming week. Okay. All right. So I pulled 3 cards, or 3 cards came out for this week. So we have the beginning of the week, we had this music for manifesting. And when I look at this card, it's very much about, new things that you're trying to bring in your life, but it's combined with music as a reminder to use the music to lift up your mood, okay, to raise your vibration. We're all able to manifest things a little bit faster when our vibration is higher and in alignment with what it is that we're seeking to bring into our life. So music is a great way to do that. Now, this card says specifically to manifest rapidly. Think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Okay, but maybe it's if you're looking for more romance, play romantic music to get you in that mood and uplift you to that mood. If you're looking to lift your energy, play some music that makes you want to dance. Or that really moves your soul in some way. So and think of that and can play that or do that in conjunction with, have the music match the thing that you're desiring to pull in for yourself. But I get the sense music is something that very much uplifts our soul, and heightens our energies and helps us to attract into our lives that which we are looking to bring in. Okay, so that's the beginning of our week, and it's letting us know that there's some heightened, something to focus on for the beginning of the week. Think of what you're desiring for your life. What's the new that you want to bring in? Okay, if you're I think a lot of us, maybe at this full moon time, I know myself included, we kind of hit those points where we're just, we're almost frustrated with everything. We feel an irritability or a boredom or something around everything, and we're longing for something else, but we don't quite know what yet. So they're urging us to, as much as we can, to focus in on our desires. If you're bored with something in your life, or if you've hit that point where you're just, everything's irritating you and frustrating you, there's a message there. Look into yourself as to what you're truly desiring for yourself. Okay? And then they're saying play some music to uplift you, to move that forward. Okay? Because the middle of the week we get this card, a new dawn, which is signaling a new beginning. And I certainly think here in the United States, for all those people who, suffered through the hurricane and were completely flooded in those areas. And, up in the Northeast where I am, all those people who suffered through the gas explosions and things like that, there's a new beginning that's coming in. It says, the worst is behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Okay? Now, when you're getting over something as tragic as that, it can really seem hard to see how there could be something positive and new on the horizon when you have a big mess of flooding to clean up. But there are new beginnings in everything. Okay, and so it might be the beginning of new measures being put into place, new friendships, new sense of community, and maybe a whole new life for yourself. So that's brings a lot more positive aspects to it. So anyways, the new dawn is coming in. All right, and you can see in the picture there, it's got the sun coming up over the water, which is always a beautiful sight. And it feels like there's just fresh, new energies coming in. I know here in the Northeast, I'm wearing a sweater today because we're at the beginning of our fall. It's the end of September, and so there was a chill in the air today. So as I came out to film this video, I'm like, I'm going to put on a sweater because I'm a little chilly going on here. So we're in that change of seasons, and I know for a lot of us, the fall brings in that. It does bring in a sense of renewal. It's like it's the beginning of the new school year. And all the leaves pretty soon start to change, and there's a fresh briskness in the air, and the harvest it's the time to go apple picking and make pumpkin pies and things like that. So there's new fresh energy that's coming in. Okay, and the end of the week brings this blessed change. Okay, major life change brings you great blessings, but in this image, the mermaid in it is also kind of upside down. All right, so the new dawn is bringing in some wonderful new changes, but it's still, there's a little bit of anytime you bring in a new routine, or if you started a new job, or if you have moved to a new house or are going to move to a new house, as an example, that might be a huge blessed change and bringing a lot of relief for you. But for a brief period of time, it's adapting to a new routine, it's going to a new place, it's getting things settled and in order and putting them in place. So it's a little bit, upside down for a while, even though the change is a positive and a good one. And the end of the week is bringing in a positive change. That's what this card is heralding. All right. It's a blessed change, which means it's in some way it's bringing in some relief for you. But I get that there's going to be a lot of action around it. Okay, it's a blessing, but as when new things come in that are new and a blessing and stuff like that, it's great. But there's sometimes a lot of heightened activity around that change that needs to go on. Maybe there's papers that need to be signed. There's you have to go see your lawyer or your doctor, or there's just a lot of activity that goes on around it. So be prepared for that as we go into the weekend. And for some people, I feel like that the um, the change in relief too, because this is coming in around the weekends time, is that there's some time off. You may not know what to do with yourself actually, but there's some time off for you, and it's just a nice change and relief. You don't have to have like a dozen things on your plate. You actually get to relax and enjoy yourself, and so enjoy that. That is a nice blessed change. It feels like a relief or a freeing up of time for some of you out there anyways. So anyways, I hope these messages resonate with you. By all means, feel free to leave a comment below, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care everyone, and have a wonderful week.